everyone, my name is Fanya Shadinita from Regular B with student ID 19225N044. So me and my fellow SBM ITB students are now visiting Sri Baduga Museum to fulfill Study of Human Society assignment. In this video, we are going to discuss basically about two main topics. First, the criteria for determining that a species has a culture. Second, the belief system and rituals of traditional West Java communities that I observe at Sri Baduga Museum in Bandung. First of all, what is culture? Culture is not about humans. Scientists argue that some non-human species also demonstrate cultural traits. However, not all behavior qualify as a culture. To easily determine what culture is, there are several key criteria. First, social learning. A behavior must be learned from others and not purely instinctive. If individuals acquire behavior by observing or imitating others, this suggests cultural transmission. At Sri Baduga Museum, traditional objects such as angklung instruments, rice farming tools, and traditional clothing illustrate learned non-instinctive skills, techniques, and ritual practices. Because a child does not automatically know how to play angklung, and farming techniques are passed down from parents to their children. Those examples demonstrate social learning, which is a key requirement of a culture. Second, shared within a community. Culture must be shared by a group. For the example, the exhibition shows communal farming system and harvest rituals such as Seren Taun. These practices involve the whole village, not just one individual. Traditional houses and tools displayed in the museum also reflect collective ways of living. This proves that the behavior are shared social practices. Third, transmissions across generation. The behavior must be passed from older to younger member, and culture must be passed down over time. The museum presents ancient artifacts, inscriptions, and traditional tools that have existed for generations, such as traditional weaving techniques, agricultural rituals, and indigenous belief system like Sunda Wiwitan. These traditions have survived for centuries. This shows intergenerational transmissions, which are another core criterion of culture. The next one is symbolic meaning. In humans, culture contains symbolic elements such as language, religion, rituals, art, norms, values, and others. Objects in the museum aren't only functional, they carry meaning. For example, rice symbolizes prosperity and life, ritual offerings symbolize gratitude to ancestor or divine forces, traditional clothing reflects identity and social status, symbols give deeper meaning beyond practical function. They represent belief systems and values. Last but not least, variation between groups. Different groups of the same species show different behaviors, even in similar environment. This shows that behavior is shaped by social tradition, not just biology or environment. Different regions in West Java have slightly different tools, clothing styles, and ritual practices. This shows that culture varies between communities, even within the same ethnic group. At Sri Baduga Museum, I realized that there are many belief systems and ritual tools exhibited there. So me and my friends asked the local guide there about Sundanese belief before the spread of major religions.
Contoh kesehariannya ya biasanya mereka cara hidupnya tetap di situ-situ aja, tetap menghargai.
Before the spread of major religions such as Islam, Sundanese people practiced indigenous beliefs such as Sunda Wiwitan. This belief system emphasizes harmony between humans, nature, and spiritual world. Nature, including mountains, forests, and land, is considered sacred and must be respected and preserved. This worldview strongly influenced their knowledge system. For example, the traditional calendar known as Pranata Mangsa or Kala Sunda used constellations and natural signs to determine the right time to planting and harvesting. They also developed extensive knowledge of herbal medicine and design earthquake resistant split house based on their understanding of land contour and natural disaster. This answers question number 3, which is explain the knowledge system of West Java community.